Lori, I did speak to a state game warden who wished to remain anonymous under the circumstances. That state game warden told me the full-time wardens were just as surprised as those part-time deputies when they found out this program was going away come September 1st.
I don't think that I would have believed that that kind of thing could happen if it weren't happening currently.
The Deputy Game Warden program has existed for 123 years. And over 100 deputies were told in an email their positions will no longer exist come September 1st. That has one game warden worried about the future and the challenges that the deputy's absence could create.
They really are a force multiplier, and it's going to be really challenging to do our job without them.
At the end of the warden training program, the Game Commission places state wardens where the need is greatest. That could be anywhere across Pennsylvania. And those game wardens may be unfamiliar with their new surroundings.
It's the deputy that provides that local knowledge and helps them kind of get a foot in the door with the important communities. And that's going to be gone.
State game wardens and deputies work hand in hand, enforcing hunting and trapping laws, managing nuisance wildlife, and teaching hunter safety courses.
I can't be in two places at once. So there are times when I've committed to an outdoor event or a school program or a hunter ed class, and now I'm having to make a decision between honoring my commitment to the community and the emergency call that comes through as I'm on my way to go do that.
And beyond just the job, the warden says the deputies are valuable members of the community.
They're going to be missed not only because of the workload that they were handling, but because of the camaraderie and the friendship.
I asked the Pennsylvania Game Commission some of those questions the warden brought up and got a statement from Colonel Rod Danley, the Commission's Director of Law Enforcement. He said deputies respond to less than 1% of incidents and that they just had 6 consecutive cadet classes, the most in the Game Commission's history. Another cadet class is expected to start in the beginning of next year. The colonel also said new full-time wardens receive a mentor in the form of a senior officer that helps them get acclimated to their new assignment. He also said that any part-time deputies that are looking to become full-time state game wardens are welcome to apply. Live in York County, I'm Marcy Walsh, WGAL News 8.